Don't catch a lip shaving. It's a bad time.
They were yours. The Breakfast Club.
Good morning, guys. Last night I did cut my lip shaving. It's not the funnest thing in the world, but thank God today there's good weather, so good vibes all around, and I submitted my assignment. Hopefully gonna get some skating in today. I got a big weekend of skating ahead of me, but now I gotta eat some breakfast, then head to uni. So today's weather turned to shit. It pretty much started raining while I was in class at uni, and then continued to rain the whole way for the rest of the day. So what I'm going to talk about now is something that's pretty near and dear to my heart. I'm going to talk about supporting your local skate shop. This is not an endorsement. So I worked in a skate shop for almost 3 years, which was probably some of the funnest things I've ever done for work. But you realize that skate shops are 1, hard to maintain, 2, you have to do a lot of work to get them up and going, and 3, you need a community to support them. Now luckily I was in a shop that did garner the community to support it. I worked at Majimba Cruises, which is now a great online store. But sadly, with the community always asking for cheaper and cheaper gear, and the Australian dollar not doing as well, well, from what it seemed, we weren't doing as well as what we needed to do. Gear was getting more expensive, and people didn't want to pay more money, but the fact of life is people had to. And that's why MC's online now. For the most part, we couldn't afford to keep the storefront we had running. MC's online store is a great Aussie shop that supports a lot of good riders. This is coming off the back of a Ride Channel's article about local skate shops. Big industry is trying to get their hands on local shops. Now luckily this hasn't really happened yet in Australia, but we've always seen threats of shops like Edge coming into Australia and opening their own chain store, which wouldn't be great for the local community. Now what I want to knuckle down to is that if you do have a local skate shop, support it. They will regularly do their best to support your scene, and that's pretty darn important. The Sunny Coast doesn't have a local skate shop anymore that's oriented towards downhill skateboarding. So no matter where you are in the world, if you have a local skate shop that's down for supporting your scene, you should support them. So if you're in Sydney, shop at Basement. Brisbane, you want to support Skater and Extreme Skates. Concrete Lines and the Goldie. Creative Skate for sure. If you're anywhere in Queensland, hit up Ado. Hit up Majimba Cruises. Definitely hit those guys up. If you're in Melbourne, Max, Maribin. There's also Daily Grind in Adelaide. There's a few core skate shops in Australia, and you really need to get behind them. I understand, and I think the community is starting to understand how important it is to support your local shop. Sorry today's video is running a little bit short, and there's not that much skateboarding in it. Tomorrow and over the weekend there's going to be a ton of skateboarding in these videos. So thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.